So what's this whole matter of the Messiah, Messiah, Messiah? We're not aware of this, that the entire period of correction, the active correction, yes, where it's spoken about the correction of the vessels that had to be corrected from the beginning of creation, this is called the days of the Messiah. We learn with you, the Creator created the will to receive in the world of Ein Sof, infinity. And this will to receive it concatenated in 5 worlds until they reached the world of Adam Kadmon, Atzilut, Bria, Yetzirah, and Asiyah. Between the world of Adam Kadmon and Atzilut, here we had the breaking of the vessels, and the vessels were incorporated one of another, and from this there was already built the worlds of Atzilut, Bria, Yetzirah, and Asiyah as a result of the breaking of the vessels. And then when the vessels reached our world, yes, the final degree of Asiyah, the last degree, and then the will to receive began to supposedly be corrected. But the will to receive that begins to be corrected in our world, yes, from the Big Bang, from the spark which burst forth into the place of reception and the intention to receive. It is revealed over the course of the billions of years of the development of the universe. I don't know, let's say 15 billion years, yes. Then you have the development of Earth. They say out of the 14 billion years, well here let's say it will be 10, and Earth developed, let's say, about 4 billion years, the solar system and so on. Then you have on Earth how we develop, yes. Here we have the development on Earth that begins in the levels of still, vegetative, animate, and speaking. And when the speaking begins to develop, then there too the speaking develops as still, vegetative, animate, and speaking. And the first speaking which began to develop, yes, from within the degree, from within the man, the first speaking within the degree of man was called Adam. He revealed the wisdom of Kabbalah for the first time. And after Adam here, we have Abraham, and from Abraham there begins to be not correction, but the preparation for a correction. That up until about 2,000 years ago, it was the correction of Galgalta Einaim. And the correction of Galgalta Einaim, like here that we have the breaking of the world of Nikudim, Galgalta Einaim, which connected with the Chap and broke. You had the Galgalta Einaim and the Chap together. And the same thing occurs here in our world. They corrected the Galgalta Einaim, it's called the nation of Israel. Then this Galgalta Einaim connected with Yachap, and they broke. And then we had the time up until the time of the Ari. Here we have Rabbi Shimon with the Zohar, and here we have the Ari. So over here with the Ari, we had the final exile in this period as a result of the incorporation, the mixing of the vessels of Galgalta Einaim and Achap. And here the Ari is called Mashiach ben Yosef, Messiah, the son of Joseph. I'm sorry for writing so small here. And from the Ari onwards, we come to our generation here, that Messiah, the son of Joseph, is only in potential. Now in the 21st century, we speak of the Messiah, the son of David, Mashiach ben David, which is the active discernment, where the correction actually occurs. So this whole period, as Baal Sulam says, from now onwards, it is called the days of the Messiah. We always thought the days of the Messiah is what time? And It's the same period where the vessels are actively corrected. Vessels, that's it. Beforehand, there were no corrections. Beforehand, all this was just preparation. The preparation for correction of the soul. And from now onwards, it is only correction. Free choice. Everything which occurs is only here and now in our times. That's how Rav Kook writes, Baal HaSulam writes. Actually, all the Kabbalists after the Ari write this.
This is why it is this kind of period of time until the end of all the corrections. This time until we practically come to the final correction, to the end of correction. And this is called the coming of the Messiah, or, well, let's just call it Messiah, in short. This is how it's called. It's a force that works on us to correct us, as we're learning now. So what is the special thing here? A force comes and corrects our right line, then our left line, our middle line, a force that clarifies the vessels, connects the vessels, how much we can and can't use them. True. This is the work of the light that reforms, that is called the Messiah. That's it. It's no more.